future of energy, secure, sustainable, affordable, and taking a few different cuts at that. So we looked at it from an overall perspective, but then we did a deep dive into Eastern Europe, and then we did a deep dive into the Mediterranean area. What's interesting is there's the traditional area of operations, Central Eastern Europe, but then we had strong representation now from the new area of interest, which is the southern side of the Mediterranean, with the representation from North Africa, and then discussion of the issues around integrating the energy system there with that of Europe.
We launched phase 3 yesterday of the Sustainable Energy Initiative. As you know, it is something that was launched, an initiative launched in 2006. And to a large extent what we're doing is building, I would say, on the very strong results that have been achieved. So the results essentially are EBRD financing in this sustainable energy area of about 8.8 billion in the first 6 years, almost 500 projects across sectors. And I think for us, what is the most important is that, we, I think, through this have demonstrated to a large extent, the importance and the feasibility of strong energy efficiency and renewable energy investment in our region. In terms of phase 3, I would say there are 3 elements that we are pursuing on the Sustainable Energy Initiative. The first one is to build up on the areas and the successful areas that we've had and to continue to scale up, because that is one of the key elements that is important in terms of making a difference in terms of impact. The second area is in terms of financial products. EBRD is a bank, and I think what we are contributing very much is to develop instruments that bring the private sector in particular to invest in energy efficiency and renewable energy. And the final point is perhaps recognizing that climate change to a certain extent is happening, is to give an increase attention to the issue of climate change adaptation, which is, how can companies adapt to the impacts of climate change within the context in which they work. In terms of the Sustainable Energy Initiative, I would say one of the great discoveries of last year, and it was almost a bit of a personal surprise and a good surprise for me, is that as I was working on the identification and definition of our strategic directions in the new region, I had the opportunity to work in each of the countries. And one of the very rewarding findings was that, in fact, sustainable energy is very much at the top of the agenda in all of these countries. Why is it at top of the agenda? Because most of these countries, Morocco, Jordan, Tunisia, are energy import dependent, and therefore energy plays a big role in their economic performance, in their fiscal situation, and therefore big emphasis on energy efficiency and renewable energy as a means to reduce, in a way, energy import dependence and to enhance their energy security.